Hey you guys, what's up? How you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. I just got back from the gym, so I'm a little sweaty. And yeah, I'm about to have, my morning cup of joe and a hot cross bun. Join me. I don't know, do y'all have hot cross buns over there in Spain? Do y'all have hot cross buns in Spain? It's an Easter thing. I think it's a Commonwealth thing because I've never seen this like in America. Although America once was part of the Commonwealth. It's a very like British, Australia, New Zealand thing. Hot cross buns. And this is butter. New Zealand butter is the best butter. It is the best butter. I'm sorry. Like, I've traveled the world. I've been to a lot of places. New Zealand butter is the best butter. So, I have this gluten-free hot cross bun, biblical. And there's a correct and incorrect way of doing things. I like it warmed, so I've toasted it with chunks of butter. Okay? I like a chunky butter. Like so. And you gotta eat it before it melts. I don't like it melting. Food makes me so happy. No, there's a correct and an incorrect way of doing things. This is the correct way. Chunky butter. Warmed hot cross bun. Chunky cold butter on the side. It's just like Just have a little coffee to shove it all down. Oh, that coffee down your fat gob. Oh my god. Baby, I'm in heaven right now. I'm just gonna enjoy this and then we'll restart in a minute. Personally, I'm very pro butter. I think butter's good for us. It's like really good for my hormones. I noticed, like my testosterone goes all the way high when I have butter in the morning. But there were times when when I had my whole like whatever issues, my body couldn't tolerate dairy, so I had to stop butter for a very long time. But I noticed when I reintroduced it, bro, I was like boners galore. Boners galore. I was like, oh. And then I did my research and it's like, no, like cholesterol is really important for testosterone production. And I guess New Zealand grass-fed, organic, delicious butter, the butter that I grew up on, like China cannot buy New Zealand dairy fast enough. Like they cannot produce enough butter. Like butter is $9 for a block at the supermarket because they're paying $50 a block in China for it. Do you know what I mean? So the farmers are like, we gotta sell it, we gotta sell it at $50. It's not 50, it's probably 20, 25, 30. Like it's expensive though. Like they'll sell it for twice the price, at least. And don't even get me started on the cheeses. Do not even get me like specific cheeses, aged cheddar, hard cheeses, Parmesan. Like New Zealand's dairy is just like, it's excellent. My friends connected me with some lesbians from Michigan. Shout out to my Michigan lesbians who I hung out with last week. And I was like, just eat cheese. Like the cheese and the dairy. If you like cheese, like apart from France, Italy, Spain. I think those three countries have very, like, we're similar. And we have very good dairy, very good cheeses, very good wine, I would say. Those countries all have excellent wine. Yeah. New Zealand's up there. New Zealand's up there with the quality. I would say the butter is like number one. New Zealand butter is number one. Other things, we can like debate backwards and forwards, but I will refuse to concede New Zealand butter. New Zealand butter is number one. Anyway, I can't stay for long because I do have to work. I have a massage at 11, but yeah, just getting on here to catch up. I am going to release the bone broth episode like literally the day after this one because I have a feeling baby boy is under the weather. We need to get on to Crushwatch, but like, there's like plenty of things. I think he was playing under the weather when he was in Miami. Miami has not been good to him these past few years. Miami has not been it. Miami has not been it since, well, 2023. I'm just gonna let that sit there in silence. Miami's not been the same since 2023. I don't know. I wonder what's going on. I mean, I think I know what's going on, but I don't, this is not the time to have any kind of conversation like that. Tough luck. Sometimes you get sick and then you have to perform when you're sick. It was really strange, like watching him play, seeing him under the weather, complaining, saying he wanted to go home. It's a very human response. It's a very human, and like some of the stuff that had been like some of the idiocy that had been playing out online as well. I don't know if that was playing into it. Probably wasn't. I think but who knows? Sometimes you just never really know. You don't know. We never know. No one knows, right? I don't know. And I'm not going to spend time trying to fill in the gaps. Miami was not good this year. And it's been the third year of it not being good. So, we'll just take that, put it over there. If he is sick, I have the best healing potion. I call it a mini's GHP potion, like gut healing potion. A mini Funor's gut healing potion. But it'll really heal anything. It'll really heal anything. If you've got a flu, a stomach bug, food poisoning, whatever, this is the soup. And I've hyped it up twice now, so I really got to put out the video, and I'm going to put it up with enough time for him to make it, or his mom to make it, which is another thing. Did he move out of home? Did he move out of home? Because that Instagram of him being at home, girl, I really like the way you move. I think that was the song. The poker with the homies around the table, it was looking brand new. I will just say that. It was looking brand new. And I do think he was, if I remember correctly, about 6 months ago, or maybe more, maybe 9 months ago, he was sort of entertaining real estate agents. I know he was, because they had posted it up. And I think he may have quickly like removed tag from those photos, which is a little unprofessional. Like, if you're going to take a photo with a person of that caliber, you need to ask if you can post it. I think that's like, yeah. I just think, yeah. When I'm in the picture, I'm going to talk on his behalf. If someone takes a photo like that, I guess you just assume that it's going to go online. But when it's something like real estate, I don't know. That's like me taking a photo with like the client that I'm massaging and then posting it. And you know what I mean? Like, especially if they're of that stature and that level of fame. I don't know. Anyway, I know that was going on. So I just wonder if he's now got his own spot, which is like really cool if he does. It goes back to that thing of like, I want to be with a person who is more complete than incomplete, right? So live, like, I think that time of a man's life where he's living on his own and he's got his own space, his own home, he's got to do his own laundry, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got to look after things. That's like that's a really important time of any person's life. Any person. Let's not make it a man thing, because I think women need that time of their life too. That was like a piece of advice that my someone very close to me gave me. It was like, before they had gotten married, they wished that they'd had me time. They wished that they had me time to like be on their own and live in a flat, maybe with some roommates, maybe by themselves, and just get to know me a little bit. And I think if that's what he's done and that's where he's at, I love that, because I'm like, ooh, you're getting closer to daddy. Like, you're getting closer. Oh, we're getting closer. What's that? That's maybe the CGSP. The CGSP, babe. It turns me on to see him develop as a man and become more mature and grow into himself, develop more confidence. This alone time is only going to be good for him. I want to go home, baby. I get it, especially if you had a stomach bug. And that thing that I said, like, that was really weird, is like, after his match ended, I closed my laptop. I was getting ready because I needed to rush out the door to get to therapy. And I felt this huge ache in my lower right quadrant. This was maybe 20 to 30 minutes after the match had ended. Just this huge pain, like burning sensation in like my lower belly. And I was like, ooh. If there's a somatic connection here, then I don't think I'm far off when I say he wasn't feeling good on that court. If that feeling I felt was any indication, and you're all gonna think I'm crazy, that's fine. That's fine for you to think I'm crazy. Esoterics believe that when you want a connection to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you foster that, yeah. I felt it. I just felt it. I didn't mean to tap into it. It was just sent my way. So it was like affirmation. He wasn't at his best on that court. Either he was burnt out or there was like something physical going on. His physio also posted late the night before these kind of supportive fan messages on his story. And I was like, that was also making me think like, okay, so he's maybe needing a little bit more extra support right now. I don't know. Whatever. Be that as it may, I have the solution. The solution is my bone broth recipe. You can make it at home. It's so easy. It's literally boiling water with some things inside of it. Like, you like, if you just want to start to gain confidence in the kitchen, which I'm sure you're going to start to do, like, get to know how to make bone broth. It is like very, very basic, very easy. But when you have that, you can make a whole lot more. Do you know what I mean? And if you just eat it on its own, it will replenish you. Like, when I tell you, it will seal whatever leaky situation's going on, or if you're like backed up, it will help things move along. I don't know what it is. It's just got like so many nutrients in it that it just, yeah. It literally, I just can't recommend it enough. So give that a go while you're at home and you're chilling at home and you're relaxing and hopefully disconnecting from all of that and replenishing. I mean, some of the things that were swirling on the internet around then were really fucking dumb, and I was like actually starting to get upset as well, but I like checked myself real briefly. Like, him talking to all of the, yeah, when he's literally with anyone, they're going to make it seem like he's in a relationship with that person. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he could be at the McDonald's drive-thru getting a bag of burgers, like a Big Mac from the, and they'll snap him and be like, spotted, new mystery lady, dating question mark, and it'll be like a McDonald's employee. I'm not to say that like he wouldn't date a McDonald's employee. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like he could be standing doing fucking anything and they'll somehow make it a romantic connection. Girl or guy. Girl or guy. Like and I just have to expect it now. Like I just have to expect it and understand that it's like part of the sense of humor. But what I think annoys me is when it's been addressed and then people still continue to go with it, because I'm like, oh god, you guys are really just immature now. But whatever. Like that aside, even like the stuff about the bag, I was like, I'm so like, where's my coffee? I'm going to kill you bitches. I'm so crustified at how stupid people are. And like, let me tell you this, baby boy. Like, first things first, never explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. These people don't like you because you're not him. Does that make sense? You are not whomever else that they want you to be. And whatever, let that go. Focus on the window and the door and of all the love that you receive. Never mind that. It's about the focus and where you choose to put your attention. Never mind that. Everyone knows that that bag was like the most inane, stupid thing ever. Like, I'm so infuriated. Like, I'm about to go in. Do you fucking idiots think that he went home and hand-stitched that fucking bag himself? Like, do you think? No. It was obviously a gift from his sponsor, right? It was obviously a gift from his sponsor. So the way that you guys are acting like he did it himself is the most infuriating thing, because I think if we all use our brains, we know how this works. And furthermore, he is the nicest person. Like, he is the nicest person. He is so lovely. Like, if he got a bag from his sponsor and that was what was written on it, he's not the type of person that's going to be like, actually, that's not correct. Can you take it back and restitch it? Like, he's just not that kind of person, because that's really fucking rude. When a person and a company that is so good to you gives you a gift, you don't turn your nose up at it. It's a saying, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Meaning, when you get a horse, they typically look at the teeth to tell if it's a good horse or a bad horse. If someone gives you a free horse, don't check to see if it's a good or a bad horse. Take the fucking horse, right? The bag is the same situation. He's like not gonna take the bag and then be like refuse it and say like it's incorrect. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and furthermore, like, it's just like the way it was written in Spanish was correct. The way it was written in English was perhaps, I don't want to say incorrect because it's not incorrect. It is correct. It lacks context, and the context is gender, right? The youngest male. Okay, cool. Youngest, like, I think we can all look at we can all look at him and see that he is obviously a fucking male. Okay? He's obviously a male. So to say he's the youngest ever to do it, we are already knowing that he's a male to ever do it. But do you want male? Do we need to express his fucking gender on his bag? We don't need to do that. We don't. It's so absurd to me. But this goes back to that thing of like, don't explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Like, they will fight. What's maddening to them, and this is what's mad, this is the crux of what makes them so pissed off, is that you own that record. That ain't ever gonna change. That ain't ever gonna change, bitch. Suck it. That ain't ever gonna change. He's the youngest ever. He's the youngest. He's the youngest at the Career Slam male, like, period. And that's what you're mad about. If you really get down to the grits and gravy, that's what you're mad about. So we hold our heads high, and we know that it is what it is, you know? These people out here miserable, and like, it exists, like, whatever. And I just don't see it, because I was delayed with seeing all this bag nonsense, because I don't ever like any content about any other player but him. So I'm only fed his stuff. Yeah. Even the ones that post him that have anybody else's name even in the title of their handle, I'm not liking it, because it's gonna start sending. Anyway, I gotta stop because yeah, the video cut out, and thankfully it did, because we're moving on. I have to start work in a few minutes. I hope that he is happy and he's good and he's settled. Loved the shoes behind the burger in the Indian Wells post. I felt very like, aw. It makes me feel like I'm there. And I don't mean that in a like physical sense, in like an emotional sense. Like I'm home for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to foster where like you do that all out there and then you come home here. So when you say I want to go home, I'm knowing you want to be with me. You want to be comforted, right? And that's good. That means that, yeah, I'm feeding your serotonin. And if you look up neurotransmitters and neurobiology, all that stuff is really fancy words. It's very simple. I put him in a good mood. That's what that shows me. And I think, yeah, good sustainable connections are built on good serotonin. Yeah. With like flashes of dopamine, right? Connections that tend to be really volatile, rooted in like dopamine. Do you know what I'm saying? Dopamine is the feel-good emotion, but it's momentary, right? Serotonin is like long-lasting. It's like I make you feel good versus you put me in a good mood. So, yeah. This is an honor and a responsibility I don't take lightly. If I do, in fact, put you in a good mood. And I hope this puts you in a good mood. And I really do need to go because work starts very soon. But don't worry, because it's like 30 steps from my door. But bone broth recipe is going to be out for you guys. I need to just like, yeah. I don't need to do anything. I need to let go of whatever I need to do. And I need to just be in the moment and like run these videos and speak my heart and my truth in my mind and like whatever happens. I got this because, this is a surprise right for the end. I got this because I said to myself, if he got Australia, if he got the Korea Slam, I'd get my nipple pierced. And I just wanted to wait. The timing needed to be right for me to do it. Like, I didn't want to do it like, yeah, when I was starting when I was like in the middle of my job, training, school starting again. Like, yeah, I just wanted to give it a bit of time. Mercury was in retrograde. You know, I do things with the planets. So yeah, I waited and I got it on March 23rd, 323 or 233. 323, yeah. So, hope you like it. Am I gonna get edited on the tubes? Looks pretty good for like a couple days, no? Love you guys. Bone broth recipe out soon. Stay tuned. Like with like tomorrow kind of thing.